Hello and welcome to our presentation entitled Incentivizing Academic Researchers and Scientists' Engagement in Wikimedia Projects. My name's Matt Vetter. I'll be doing the recording today. I'll be joined in the live session for Q&A by Brett Boutlier, who's an assistant professor at the University of Warsaw. I'm in the United States at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Also contributing to this research project, but not to the presentation or to the Wiki Workshop submission, is Sage Ross. He's Chief Technology Officer at Wiki Education. As far as the agenda for today, what I'd like to try to get through in the next 6 minutes or so is some information about our study in terms of methods and participants, and some of our findings related to, both barriers and possible incentives for engaging academics and scientists in contributing to Wikimedia projects. As far as the study goes, this was a mixed method study. We used instruments, a survey, and a focus group interview. We had about 108 respondents complete the survey and about 10 focus group interview participants across 3 different sessions. Our participants, we described and we targeted Wikimedia engaged scientists and researchers. So this is a pretty select a pool of participants that we're trying to reach. And most of them describe themselves as professors, researchers, librarians, computer scientists, and Wikimedia staff. We were not confined to one particular geographic area. The survey was open and was taken by many people all over the world. However, it was distributed and advertised in English. Okay, among some of our findings, first in terms of the barriers, this particular table is showing, reasoning for why Wikimedia engagement might not be valued among professional peers. Again, in those among academics and scientists particularly. So the top reasoning item we found was preference for traditional academic outputs, for example, journal articles, followed by lack of formal recognition. And this is a problem that we became more interested in trying to solve, followed by concerns about how contributions would be evaluated or should be evaluated in the scholarly context, followed by limited integration of Wikimedia engagement in promotion or tenure criteria. So that's really related to academics on the tenure track. And finally, perceptions of Wikipedia's reliability or reputation in the respondents' field, which unfortunately still continues to be a problem. Some of the most commonly cited reasons for these respondents hesitating to kind of fully engage Wikimedia projects: time constraints due to heavy academic workload, again, limited academic recognition, lack of awareness of Wikimedia's relevance in academia, as well as uncertainty about effective contribution methods, and again, concerns about information reliability on Wikimedia platforms. In terms of the current recognition models, what we're discussing here is how do folks who are currently working, on Wikimedia stuff, but they're also engaged as academics and as scientists and have these other day jobs, how are they sharing and showcasing their Wikimedia work with these outside audiences? And what we found were more informal showcasing. So informal conversations, professional documents such as CVs, departmental presentations, and academic conferences. So we think there's a real opportunity for academics and scientists especially to showcase their Wikimedia contributions in more public ways that make more of an impact. And that's what led us to being more interested in actual metrics that academics and scientists might be most interested in. Like, what sorts of metrics are they actually valuing, especially when they think about showing these numbers, these statistics to audiences in their respective professional field. And surprisingly, edit count, which is a very kind of traditional valued metric, was not the top metric for this particular audience. Rather, new editors recruited and retained, references to work in their field, new articles added, total views, total words contributed. Those seem to resonate much more with our participants. So a proposed solution that we came up with was the building of an individual researcher profile. So these particular profiles might help academics, help scientists showcase their particular contributions to Wikimedia projects in a more formal way, in a more public way. And what I have here are a few kind of mock-up prototypes of the profile dashboard, the individual researcher profile based on the existing program and events dashboard, which Sage Ross has been working on for us, and we hope to have this out very soon. Here's another view of that impact metrics prototype with the articles edited view. And finally, the recent activity view. So it could work in a similar fashion to the existing program and events dashboard, but it would be focused on a single individual, and it would be slightly customizable in terms of the academic or researcher linking to other pages, etc. Our focus group also yielded some other great ideas in terms of institutional partnerships as a way to build credibility around Wikimedia projects. Finally, future directions. We want to finish this researcher profile. Sage is working on that. We're also interested in establishing integration pathways and forming those institutional partnerships. Thank you so much. I have my email there, as well as Brett's, and I look forward to talking more about this.